demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Oh, yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh, yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. Hey, it's too late to try to go contain it. A generation fueled by creation. We live lives on a small screen nation. We control the airwaves, no negotiation. I refuse to think we need saving. Something good will come from creation. And when we think that the world is too anxious, we'll adapt, evolve, survive, and save it. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Oh, yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh, yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. Hey, oh, yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh, yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You can see the writing on the pavement. Young kids, they're growing up in basements. Online, a whole new generation. I'ma make mine, so you better go take it. Always, they need a new replacement. Decentralized, can't contain it. We're changing lives, yeah, upgrading. Call it suicide of the older generation. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Oh, yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh, yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. Hey, it's too late to try to go contain it. A generation fueled by creation. We live lives on a small screen nation. We control the airwaves, no negotiation. I refuse to think we need saving. Something good will come from creation. And when we think that the world is too anxious, we'll adapt, evolve, survive, and save it. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Oh, yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh, yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. Hey, oh, yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh, yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You can see the writing on the pavement. Young kids, they're growing up in basements. Online, a whole new generation. I'ma make mine, so you better go take it. Always, they need a new replacement. Decentralized, can't contain it. We're changing lives, yeah, upgrading. Call it suicide of the older generation. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you
up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong.
Hey, it's too late to try to go contain it. A generation fueled by creation. We live lives on a small screen nation. We control the airwaves, no negotiation. I refuse to think we need saving. Something good will come from creation. And when we think that the world is too anxious, we'll adapt, evolve, survive, and save it.
What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. Hey, oh yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong.
You can see the writing on the pavement. Young kids, they're growing up in basements. Online, a whole new generation. I'ma make mine, so you better go take it. Always, they need a new replacement. Decentralized, can't contain it. We're changing lives, yeah, upgrading. Call it suicide of the older generation.
What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong.
Hey, it's too late to try to go contain it. A generation fueled by creation. We live lives on a small screen nation. We control the airwaves, no negotiation. I refuse to think we need saving. Something good will come from creation. And when we think that the world is too anxious, we'll adapt, evolve, survive, and save it.
What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. Hey, oh yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong.
You can see the writing on the pavement. Young kids, they're growing up in basements. Online, a whole new generation. I'ma make mine, so you better go take it. Always, they need a new replacement. Decentralized, can't contain it. We're changing lives, yeah, upgrading. Call it suicide of the older generation.
What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've
world is too anxious, we'll adapt, evolve, survive, and save it.
What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it bluff. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it bluff. Hey, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it bluff. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it bluff.
You can see the writing on the pavement. Young kids, they're growing up in basements. Online, a whole new generation. I'ma make mine, so you better go take it. Always, they need a new replacement. Decentralized, can't contain it. We're changing lives, yeah, upgrading. Call it suicide of the older generation.
What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it bluff. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it bluff.
Hey, it's too late to try to go contain it. A generation fueled by creation. We live lives on a small screen nation. We control the airwaves, no negotiation. I refuse to think we need saving. Something good will come from creation. And when we think that the world is too anxious, we'll adapt, evolve, survive, and save it.
What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it bluff. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it bluff. Hey, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it bluff. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it bluff.
You can see the writing on the pavement. Young kids, they're growing up in basements. Online, a whole new generation. I'ma make mine, so you better go take it.
What's up, folks? So, let me know if everything's okay. All right, hold on. All right, what's up, everyone? Okay. All right. Sorry about all this. I'm still just getting organized here. All right, just give me 1 second. There we go. All right, we're good. Hey, so, I'm still in a search for, looking for what I would call non-wokey distros. And this is where I say, hey, I want to start elevating projects that are apolitical. Whenever I see somebody, you know, like some of the main contributors basically saying that, a certain group of people shouldn't exist. Okay. This is what has been said in like the NixOS group or something like this. Now, I found a really interesting project over the weekend, and it's one that I was looking at. I'm really interested in, to tell you the truth. And so I just wanted to just like take a first glance at it, tell you kind of what I think, and then we'll go from there. All right. And that is KaOS. Okay. This is kind of an interesting one because it's based on like the whole like KDE Plasma Qt thing. It also has Pac-Man to install everything. And they have things from, I don't know, like Gentoo and different projects like that. So it's a really interesting project, but I don't know if it's apolitical. I don't know what their politics are. There's nothing like right out the gate that, come out and say, hey man, we're pro this or that. Okay. So I got a nice little pithy comment that I want to respond to because I think this is going to encapsulate everything that I'm feeling and kind of where my motivations are. Okay. So I made a live stream about I basically got wrecked by Open Mandriva, and I was just mainly talking about how it's apolitical. And somebody comes out and they say, this is a pathetic video entitled, claiming to be non-political distro, you present it as the only political distro. You literally bringing up your religion and your goal to convert everyone to it. Like, honestly, pathetic. I never said that my channel is geared to trying to convert anybody to anything. Okay? I never once said that. So I don't know where you're getting off with that. Actually, I think you're absolutely wrong about that. And then I just said, hey, I'm pointing out the need for an apolitical distro. My religion and political views are a part of it. It's a part of the need. Why? Because if I'm the marginalized group that is being persecuted, then I need to stand up for that and say, no, this is wrong. Like when they say, hey, you're a Christian, you're a white person, whatever it is, you don't have the right to exist. You know what that's called? I'm sorry, I'm not like, and I'm going to double down on this, okay? It's called Nazism at its finest, okay? Now, do not get me wrong. I don't think every form of, discrimination is Nazism. I think there are certain discriminations that are good and certain discriminations that are bad. I am kind of open to pretty much living and letting live. I'm not trying to proselytize anyone. I tell you who I am because I want to be an open book. Hey, this doesn't reflect anything about the distro. My political views or my religious views have nothing to do with this distro. Nothing. The only thing that I was pointing out was there's a need for it. So he doubles down when I say this and goes, what you want is a political distro that apparently talks negatively about the things you don't like. Again, false. Not remotely true. You don't want an apolitical distro. Oh, yes, I do. I don't want politics involved at all. I mentioned that I'm a white Christian male. In fact, if you must know, I'm a Christian missionary in a foreign country. Yes. But I'm not here trying to proselytize anyone. Okay? That is not the goal of my channel here. And if I wanted to do that, you could try every single one of them because they're all apolitical. That's not true. Again, it is absolutely not true with NixOS. Absolutely not true with Ubuntu. absolutely not true with the GNOME Foundation. It is not true when they say you have to be one of us to contribute. To contribute. Yes, if I want to use it, yes, it is apolitical. I agree with you. Okay? If I want to contribute and make it better, they're like, oh, you have to join our little club and go to the gay pride parade. Excuse me? That is a deal breaker for me. And that's all I was saying. This person literally takes me out of context in every single point here. And then he goes, what's political about Fedora? Are you kidding me? It's Red Hat's little bitch. Like, seriously, it is literally Red Hat's little whipping post. You think it's apolitical? Now, Linux Mint, I will kind of give you. I think Linux Mint, by and large, is apolitical. Yes, I agree. Finally, one small thing I agree. Yes, Linux Mint, I think, is probably apolitical. But beyond that, just everything that they're saying is just blatantly not true. And so I didn't realize I left my intro music on. Oh man, I'm having a day. Anyway, that's pretty much my little rant, okay? This person wants to get, he's obviously getting some attention because people are liking his comments, but it's stupid. Again, somebody says, it looks like you made it political. You could just use the software and contribute to the community, disregarding the fact that the authors expressed a different political view, but you choose to get offended. Quite cringe, really. No, hold on. I don't care if they have a different political view. I could care less. But when they say, I don't have the right to exist, I don't have the right to contribute, I contribute to all the Linux projects. Okay, I have contributed for years. I've contributed code. I've written, all the technical documents, all the, the readmes, and I've corrected grammar, and I've done it all. And you're saying that somehow, if I don't no longer want to do it, then maybe I should look somewhere else? Wait a minute here. All I'm saying, and yes, I brought in an example of something that is wrong and why we need an apolitical system. I was not being political about it. I wasn't misrepresenting their words, wasn't misrepresenting their position. Like, one of the things that frustrates me to no end, like when I hear Fox News and they misrepresent everything that's being said, that frustrates me to no end. Hey, who's in the chat? Anyway, also, I plan on kind of getting wrecked by Open Mandriva again. Actually, I don't think I'll get wrecked this time. I think I finally figured it out. It's kind of interesting, though. Man, they had me going there for a minute. So, if you think that I am this anti-whatever, I'm actually a liberal, if you must know. I believe in clean air, education, clean water, maybe trying to solve this climate change. I might be a Christian, but, I'm not going to cut my nose off to spite my face. I mean, that's just not what's going to happen here. Like, that's not who I am. All right, so let's get on with it, shall we? Ooh, that's my water. probably put that over here. Sorry for the rant. And so somebody let me know how the stream is going right now. All right. I think I got a couple of people on here, so. Oh, I don't. I had a couple of people on here. They'll be back. All right. Very good. We can catch up again. All right. All right. Let's take a look at. I just saw it. Oh, maybe I got rid of it. All right, so let's take a look at the documents here. I just want to just kind of show you what the idea behind the Lean KDE distribution. That's what KaOS. It's independent. It's built from scratch, and it's focused on Qt and KDE, which is really cool, by the way. I'm a huge KDE fan. Let me go back to here. Oh, sorry. Here. All right, let me get rid of that. Okay. All right. So, let's take a look. The idea behind KaOS to create a tightly integrated, rolling, and transparent distribution for the modern desktop, built from scratch with very specific focus on DE, KDE Plasma, one toolkit Qt, and one architecture x86-64. Very good. KDE and Qt focused using a rolling release model. All is built for best integration with KDE and Qt. Focus on packaging, and a few KaOS developed applications are in use. Target user. It targets users who have tried many distributions and have found they prefer the distribution that uses all its available resources to work on one DE to make all the best it can be, and know that after their searches, the best for them is KDE Plasma. I wouldn't be in that camp. I do like KDE though. I do like Plasma. I'm a huge fan of it. So, can I have it on my I've never been able to actually have this work the way I wanted it to. Okay. And so I think that's kind of a problem, and maybe even a deal breaker. Goals. There's no goal to make the most possible software available. KaOS will stay limited in size of the repositories and will work on quality instead of quantity. Now that sounds really good, actually. That goal makes it clear a large user base is not what is intended or expected. Elegant simplicity. Simple goals, independent decisions bring the power of Plasma 6 to a storefront. Splitting of packages is kept to a minimum. Repository layout is simple. Every package in every repository is built by for KaOS using a powerful Pacman as package manager. All right. Very, very good. I just want to, I want to make sure my volume is perfect. So it seems like my volume's working really good. Since nobody's here, just taking advantage of it. Oh, we got a new one. We got a new one, folks. We got a new comment. Doesn't sound apolitical to me. It sounds more far-right hate. I will tell you, every Linux associate I know to stay away from this distro. You know what? You do whatever you want. You do you, boo. I was just trying to, like, you know, I'm not far-right. I hate far-right people. In fact, they are people that I completely dislike. And so I used the, you know, I was basically doing this tongue-in-cheek thing, right? you know, like I hate the word woke, you know, like when Ron DeSantis uses it, I hate it. Why? Because he doesn't know what the hell that means. He doesn't. He has no clue. Okay? So if you think that I'm just some far right bigot, you got another thing coming. And the other thing that I will say is, hey, I speak a foreign language. Do you? So come tell me that I'm a racist now. Please do it. Please try. Try to I'm in an interracial marriage. We have a mixed son. He's mixed race. I'm not a bigot. You know what? I see everything that most liberals see. I see it also. You know, when they talk about police brutality and everything else, I see it too. And I'm just saying, I'm not far right. But all of this woke crap where in order for me to be able to contribute, I have to march in a gay pride parade. No, I'm not going down with that. So I am looking for that. All right. I'm getting a little bit of hate here. This is good. And see, here's the thing. I respond to this because I want people to understand I'm doubling down on this. I am. And I'm making no qualms about it. I am doubling down, and there's a reason. I'm not doubling down because I'm like, you know, like doubling down on stupid, right? You know, like I listen to Candace Owens like double down on shit, and it makes me cringe. Okay. Now, I made this title because it was more clickbaity. I actually wanted to get under the skin of everyone, actually. You know what? Those who think that politics should be a part of every open source project, right? I wanted to get under their skin. I want to get under the skin of people who want to remain apolitical completely. Both sides, I wanted to get under their skin. That was the point of the video. Man, people are so dense sometimes. All right, so anyway, let's see here. Oh, Brody's got some more stuff. Unicode something. Oh, okay. Yes, Unicode can get weird, but I do digress. So, anyway, how is everyone doing? Leave me a message. So, I wanted to offend everybody. I am an equal opportunity offender, okay? That's who I am. I will offend anyone and everyone whenever possible, okay? I am an equal opportunity a-hole, I promise you. I don't like one group over the other. I dislike both groups. I don't like the far left fringe, like, hey, you know, we have to have a drag queen reading to kids. I don't like them. But at the same time, I don't like the far alt-right bigots either. I dislike both of those because that's not where the majority of Americans are. That's not where the majority of people are. And so, yes, I am doubling down. And if you think I voted for Donald Trump on my actual channel right here, I showed you who I voted for. I voted live. Well, no, it wasn't live, but I voted. I made the video voting for Kamala Harris. Why? Because I don't believe a word Donald Trump says. It's all smoke and mirrors to me. I do get why people voted for him, though. I get it. I understand a little bit. And I'm not completely fatalistic about him being elected, but I'm not happy about it. We had two really bad candidates. Let's just face it. So anyway, let's get off of politics. I'm more into like this right here. I am doubling down on some of this. I apologize. I did not want to make any of this political. I just wanted to get under a few people's skin. That was it. That was my. It looks like it worked because you know, some people who think they got an ally, they go and watch my video and they go, "Oh crap, there is no ally here. This guy really dislikes us." He used this to get me to click onto his video. And then I click on it, and my whole goal was, hey, okay, I'm going to challenge you. Maybe, you know, have a little bit more depth, have a little bit more honesty. Calamari's installer, this is good stuff here, man. So anyway, I'm getting off the subject. Hopefully more people respond, but you kind of get an idea of what I'm after, what I'm about by now. I'm not going to mention it again. I have no reason to. And I'm sorry for bringing politics into this. I really am, because my channel isn't about politics. It really isn't. It's about code, tech, all that good stuff. Okay. So when all of these fringe far left loonies come out there and they say, hey, you're an alt-right bigot, like this guy said, or this group of people are a bunch of alt-right bigots. Some of us are just tired of getting beat over the head. I'm tired of getting beat over the head when I'm actually the fairest person alive. That's just my thoughts. Anyway, let's get off of this. Okay, so we have some people streaming. Algunos están en mi otra canal de español. Oye, échame un grito. Saludos desde México. All right. So let's get into the actual factuals. All right. Like I said, I think you would get an idea of what this distro is about. So let's go over here. Hey, if you guys are interested in knowing how I did this with dmenu, leave me a comment. Actually, I want to get rid of that. Yes. All right. Sometimes. Now, this one I remember was kind of weird. So you're going to have to bear with me a second. This was really, I was looking at this a second ago. Just, I always like to not have surprises during the installation. I don't really do anything else. I just, surprises during the installation are just not cool with me. Okay. Hmm. Let's take a few less. All right. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay, so it's gonna allow me to do this, but I think if I remember right, it's gonna hang. So I have to do something else. Yeah. Okay. This is gonna hang. Now somebody might go, "Hey, don't do that." Well, okay, but I have to change. I usually have a different graphics whatever it's called. But let's see here. All right. I think this is how it's done. So, oh no. We're good. Port auto. Yeah. We need to go here. Okay. So, anyway, rant over, by the way. We're not going to be talking. All right. Now, this should just work. There we go. All right. This is going to be really interesting. Wow. Let's see here. Here we go. Plasma for KaOS. I like it. KaOS or Chaos. I think it's KaOS. That's a cool name, by the way. It's kind of like, you know, there's a few like really cool sounding names in the Linux system. So now we're in just installed. Do English next. There's a really interesting calamari installer. I haven't seen one like this before. I kind of like it. What do you guys think of it? There we go. Yeah, sure. Calligraphy. Pipewire. Erase disk. Crop. This part got me yesterday. I'm not going to lie, and I'm going to tell you why. Because right here, I wanted to use my super complicated password. And I didn't think it would let me, because I came over here to the summary. And the summary, this thing hung the first time I did this. And I'm still kind of curious why, because I see the summary right here. It's working just fine. So I don't know why that hung like that. But anyway, it's neither here nor there. Let's install it. This is going to take a while, folks. So I'm probably yeah, I'm probably just going to let this go in the background just like so. Let's take a look at some chats and that sort of thing. Who's in the chat, or who's in the Who's in the stream? Leave me a message. ¿Quién está en el directo? Déjame un mensaje. Salúdame. ¿No te gusta mi stream o qué? All right. Looks like everything's good here. All right. Okay, let's go to our Discord server. All right, and let's get rid of the browser. There we go. Leave me a message, everyone. So anyway, this is actually going to take a while. I remember that it took like 10 or 15 minutes. So I'm just looking at some things. I think it's just a little boring to be sitting there in front of that screen like that. So I think most people would rather like look at other stimulus maybe. And let's see here. Yeah. Also, I'm kind of curious about like I still get a kick out of this guy. Triskel, a default browser, show all videos. Pure OS, a default browser, show all videos. Geeks, Libre will show all videos. Just do Geeks install Libre. I stopped using non-free open audible Linux distros. Okay. There's only two for Triskel and Puros, blah, blah, blah. I will take a look at those, though. I am a huge FSF fan. All right. So let's, I'm going to stir the pot a little bit. Okay. I've seen some of NixOS. Huh? Wait, why don't I go over here? This is Google. So NixOS. Um oh, I'm not. No. Hold on. Can I'm going to adjust these settings because guys, I can't do DuckDuckGo. I can't. I wish I could. Believe me, I wish I could. Okay, Brave. All right. All right. All right. How about that? Nix OS. Our criticisms. Okay. Let's take a look at this. this is exactly what my point was right here. This like perfectly encapsulates it, right? And again, I'm not trying to get overly political, but criticism of NixOS's identity politics policies centers around concerns that such policies can detract from the focus on technology and innovation. Some community members argue that these policies can lead to divisiveness and conflict within the community. For instance, there is a debate whether minority representation should be prioritized in community management roles, with some arguing that it brings unique perspectives to the table, while others believe it can create an unhealthy environment where technology is overshadowed by political considerations. So here's the thing. Okay, if you're talking about, hey, the best person for the job just happens to be gay or trans, but they're the best person for the job, by all means, I want them in that role. And so I'm not a bigot like that. I honestly, I'll tell you something. I had this experience. I had this experience when I was in college, and this is how bad some of this is and how toxic. And I just want to let you know, like, I'm not, again, getting overly political. I'm not saying anything that's really that controversial. At least I don't think so. When I was in college 30 years ago, that outs my age. When I was in college 30 years ago, I remember there was this African guy, and he was uber good at math. And I went to a community college. I wasn't rich. I went to this community college, and the goal was, I eventually went to a different college after that, but I went to a community college, and I have to say, it's just really interesting. This guy from Africa, he learned English in about like 6 weeks. Like, he was in the same English class as I was. His pronunciation was horrible. He, had to work on that, but he could read and write really well, and his grammar was perfect. It was kind of crazy, but he was uber good at math, and he got this scholarship. And I remember he got a scholarship to go to Gonzaga University. And I remember somebody in our class saying something like, "Oh, that's just affirmative action." And I remember just like going, this guy's like, this guy can do quantum physics. Like, nobody in our community college was at that math. Like, he was uber good at it. He went to the community college just to learn English so that when he got there, he would be prepared. And this guy's like, "Oh, affirmative action." It's like, and it kind of got me to understand that everybody just looks at affirmative action with this, every time a minority gets somewhere, they slap affirmative action onto it. I'm not in that camp. I am the fairest person there is. I'm the fairest person alive. And so it was really interesting. But anyway, let's see. Let's see here. We have a couple of other. Identity politics, a double-edged sword. Tell me a person's ethnic identity, and I'll tell you their stance on the war in Gaza. I doubt that. I mean, I'm kind of pro both sides. I'm not, I want the people of Gaza to have some sort of self-determination, but I also want Israelis to be safe. Yeah. And actually, I hate this. Come on. Oh, you can't even see that, can you? All right. All right. This is kind of a red herring here. I don't think there's any decolonization personally, just because you just colonization is kind of a fact of life. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I guess if I read some of this stuff, I would find it interesting. So, like, there are probably people like on both sides who are kind of like, hey, like this group needs to be represented or that group needs. Okay, I gotcha. Um, Discourse. So check this out. The gender minority group could be provided with one seat because they bring a unique point of view to the table. Personally, I don't think trying to reflect the real world in a technology-centric community will have many long-term benefits. Ideally, anyone who's given an equal opportunity to participate and collaborate with others. Why are there minority groups that are more equal than other minorities? Why are we discriminating against people? And see, this is kind of, I singled out the quote because to read into individuals' comments, I encourage to focus on the broader items and the potential proposals highlighted towards the end. I singled out the quote because it was along the line of the subset of the community, not based on community or prudent role, but rather by gender minority status alone are given additional representation. I would say that the portions about having different organizations makes sense. They are either NixOS or event related. I'm less convinced that having seats for groups that are not first priority is the success of Nix, but rather first of your faction is a misaligned incentive model for a software product. Okay, we're not national government trying to give voices to every constituent. We are the Nix community, though. For people about to say there's likely to be no representative of a minority group, let's do some math. Assuming equal distribution of individuals, yes, reflect reality, but please just entertain me. There's a minority group that represents 10% of the Nix community. In the 5-seat proposal, there's at least 17 people being represented. 4 board members plus 5 moderation, 6 marketing members. It is a chance that there will be one more member of any of the teams for 20%. Like, this isn't totally unreasonable. This is actually kind of innocuous, if you ask me. Ah, yes, the well-known mathematical theorem which proves that minorities are always represented fairly in positions of power and in decision-making roles, a documented phenomenon. A lot of heavy lifting. Hi, sweetheart. What?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right. Love you. Okay. So I'm just kind of briefly reading this. This actually sounds fairly innocuous. I'm going to say, I've seen some I've seen some this is basically like corporate drivel about, hey, we got to give, everybody equal protection. But it's just like corporate drivel. It never goes anywhere really, you know? Unfortunately. And, I don't have a problem giving up my seat to someone else. I don't. Honestly, I think, for example, black and brown people have had it so bad in many ways. And if I have to give up my seat once in a while, I don't have a problem with that. And so when I say that I just want the right to exist, that's all. And like if I'm looking at this, I do have kind of some concerns that we should be more about technology, but this is innocuous. Like, there's nothing about this that screams, oh my God, look at these lefty pro whatever. But I have seen the threads. I have seen the threads where, like, hey, you can't contribute unless, and I want to find those threads because they're, it's been a while since I've seen them. It was like a year or two ago. And I'm like, oh my God, are you serious? But like, if I looked at this, marginalized folks have repeatedly tried to explain to you what they need for this to be an inclusive and safe environment for them. Part of this, and I'm just going to say it, part of this is just being soft. I said it. Okay, part of this is just being soft, I think. And so there's that. Who's in the chat? Let me know. Or who's in the chat? Who's in the stream? So anyway, I'm just mind boggled that no one has joined my stream. Okay. So anyway, like if people think like I'm being like this I'm not more qualified by asking be more inclusive is an actionable item. What it says, in what ways is Nick's community failing to be inclusive? Well, we should fix that. Yeah. There are some people who are just like kind of going back and forth, or they have some concerns. So far I don't see like there's people who disagree. It's pretty innocuous so far. Okay, now this is where it kind of gets a little kooky, right? I thought you weren't more qualified to opine on this. And I'll tell you what, it's damning, like in the NixOS community, for example, where they literally kicked the founder out. Like, say whatever you want. The same thing happened in the Solus community where Ike Doherty, at least the rumor is that he was forced out of the Solus community and he quit. Now he's doing Serpent OS. And they don't really like that at all. All right, it looks like that has finished. So we can restart the system. I think that was a lot more fun. If I do say so myself. All right. Now, oh, right. They don't have an enter button, so you just have to hit enter. Okay. No problem. This had me going yesterday. All right, widget style, screen settings. This will be the most important one right here. I've thought about doing it like keep. Okay. So this handy thing is really good. All right. Well, actually, that doesn't get in the way as bad as I thought it would. So I'm just going to move my head just briefly out of the way. I actually thought that would be a lot worse. It's not bad, actually. All right. So, yeah, let's go from top down on this. This is actually quite the application. Launch at system start. Okay. I'm probably not going to do that, but okay. Widget style, so I can choose different styles. Probably that one. The one thing that I didn't like about this, I'm just gonna be really honest. Let's get a new dark theme. I think this is a good one. I'll choose which one is which. I'm just gonna choose a couple of really good dark themes. Error occurred, no doubt. I remember. Stop it. I remember that. Nordic. Ooh, really good. They don't have good. I remember this. I actually took a look at this distro a while ago. Probably, I don't know, like 2 years ago, I think. All right, good deal. Now I have a few that I could use. So let's try that one. Okay. I think I'm going to try it for right now. I'll probably come back. Window decoration. Now this one has a couple of really good ones. I think that one right there. Of course, this is a really light theme, and like for my eyes, I just personally don't like light themes. Mouse behavior, good. I'm not going to get into that. Let's get some really cool icons for this, because, well, I mean, candy icons are great. I like those. Tella is good. I'm not going through all that. Yeah, let's just do that right there. Boom. This is one of my favorite right here. All right, we got a couple of really good icons. That's nice. That's really nice. Okay. I'm still trying to find like a dark theme all around. So, um, um, I guess try that one. So far, I think I like that one. Pretty good. Icon set, screen settings, colors. You can set your colors. All right, let's go to packages. So like we can go to web browsers. They offer 4. So let's just add that and install it. I just want to see how definitely Pac-Man-ish. This is actually a really, like, there's a lot about this distro that I think people will like. Honestly, like, I really think that people will like this distro, and I gotta say, I'm really enjoying using this. If I'm being perfectly honest, I had just looking at this, it's very enjoyable. Wallpapers. So they have some really interesting ones. I like this one right here. This reminds me of some places that I've lived in Alaska. I think this is like, I don't know where this is. Somewhere maybe. I have no idea where this is, but we have a couple here. I like that one. And I like that one. That's okay, but I would actually, I think, I think we're good there. And then, like, you can get set that as a wallpaper. It doesn't, okay, there we go. That's kind of cool. So, didn't like that so much. How about that one? This is interesting. Like, I don't know where they're getting these wallpapers. I actually think I might like that one. Okay. I don't know. Maybe that one. It's a little noisy though for my taste, but it looks good. Let's go back to packages. Let's go back. Let's see here. Okay, I think we have Elsa, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we have Alyssa. Elsa, whatever. Good stuff here. All of it's good. Image manipulation. I want to check this out. Probably not today. Well, maybe not. I might check it out later today. Off camera. I've actually seen that. Oh. Here, make sure that, okay. Wow, this is interesting. There's like a lot of really interesting things about this distro that I'm really enjoying using, if I do say so myself. What is it? I think I can do both. Oh. All right. Video editors. I don't know why people put like a Vidimux maybe, but like OpenShot, like there's some cool stuff with OpenShot, but it doesn't work. Um, at least I don't remember it ever working. I do have to say, like some of this right here, like, well, actually, I don't think I want that, but like, I would use all of this. This is taking forever. Let's take a look and see what we have in here. We got a system monitor. Let's see this in action. All right. Memory. It's got a couple of things open. It's using 3.4 gigabytes. That's a little high, I think, but it is updating some things. I'm going to check back on that. I want to at least try to be fair. You know, one thing I want to do is, where's the settings? Okay, so they put that in the favorites. That's interesting. But it doesn't open. This is a really interesting layout. We got Falcon. We have Cresco. We have... There we go. Sorry, we do have it. There we go. I think I'm gonna... There we go. Now I'll save my eyes a little bit. Maybe I'll try to get it like a little bit of a lighter... let's see, does that desktop wallpaper? Yep. Let's get like a, there we go. Maybe a little lighter even. I don't, I like stuff like this, but that doesn't quite have enough color. How about something like that? All right, let's get some nudes. I think that KDE has some of the coolest wallpaper out there. Like, I think this one's kind of cool. That one's cool, but that one's really cool. I don't know if I'd ever use that, but it looks cool. That looks cool. This one, I like this one. Honestly, I think KDE has some really cool wallpapers. If I do say so myself. All right. Okay. Let's do that. This is hanging. Wow, I like the terminal art. Sudo. All right. So this is hanging. And I don't know why. But it seems to be working. It just hung for a while, but it's it didn't lock up, so that's good. Very good. And now this is working. So whatever was causing that to hang, I'm really not sure what that was. That's really cool. And like you can just like open, I want this, and then open another tab, I want that, and then just install all of it at once. Let's see here, we have documents, Pac-Man. There we go, Pac-Man guide, which is really important. Um, Oh my god, I hit. Oh wow. I did not realize that I was mute this whole time. Okay. KaOS made the choice. Okay, we got it. So basically, it says the target users are those who try many operating systems. Distribution they prefer, a distribution that uses all its available resources to work on one DE to make the best it can be, and to know after their searches the best for them is KDE. Their use the hardware from about 2005 or later, so there's no issues running 64-bit software. 64-bit didn't come on, and I mean didn't come on that strong until like way after that, like I don't know, 2010, 12. Probably 2010 is when it really started hitting. 2005 they still most machines only had like a gigabyte or two of RAM. Yeah, I don't know. I think this is kind of poorly written for that, but okay, no problem. News. So that talks about like all the different news out there. And I have to say, I'm just taking a look at a lot of this. This does seem pretty, like everything that I see here, is really, really good. They have some really good development practices, it looks like. There's still like a couple of quirks, but like right out of the box, this thing is working and firing on all cylinders. I mean, a person that can't get around in this probably shouldn't use Linux. Okay. So how do we have... All right. All right. So let's see here. Do we have HTOP? No. Okay. Okay, so we got 2.8 gigabytes memory. The plasma shell's using a lot. I have a few things open, but... So yeah, it's all these KDE utilities. I would have expected that to be a little less. Okay. Alrighty. Well, I am going to take about a 15-minute break. Hopefully there'll be some people here when I get back. So, anyway, I'm going to go eat lunch and come back, and I think we're going to get into cutting my teeth on Open Mandriva because I got completely wrecked the other day, which kind of surprised me, to be honest, because I'd used Open Mandriva, I've used Magia, I've used Mandrake. I'd used all those distros before, so I kind of felt like I should be comfortable with them. But I guess, I shouldn't do a live stream without at least trying to do a few things first. But it's actually good to do a live stream and get completely wrecked, if I do say so myself. So anyway, give me a few minutes here. I will be right back.
quiet, yeah, we were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong.
Hey, it's too late to try to go contain it. A generation fueled by creation. We live lives on a small screen nation. We control the airwaves, no negotiation. I refuse to think we need saving. Something good will come from creation. And when we think that the world is too anxious, we'll adapt, evolve, survive, and save it.
What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. Hey, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong.
You can see the writing on the pavement. Young kids, they're growing up in basements. Online, a whole new generation. I'ma make mine, so you better go take it. Always, they need a new replacement. Decentralized, can't contain it. We're changing lives, yeah, upgrading. Call it suicide of the older generation.
What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong.
Hey, it's too late to try to go contain it. A generation fueled by creation. We live lives on a small screen nation. We control the airwaves, no negotiation. I refuse to think we need saving. Something good will come from creation. And when we think that the world is too anxious, we'll adapt, evolve, survive, and save it.
What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. Hey, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong.
You can see the writing on the pavement. Young kids, they're growing up in basements. Online, a whole new generation. I'ma make mine, so you better go take it. Always, they need a new replacement. Decentralized, can't contain it. We're changing lives, yeah, upgrading. Call it suicide of the older generation.
What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. Hey,
It's too late to try to go contain it. A generation fueled by creation. We live lives on a small screen nation. We control the airwaves, no negotiation. I refuse to think we need saving. Something good will come from creation. And when we think that the world is too anxious, we'll adapt, evolve, survive, and save it.
what keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong.
You can see the writing on the pavement. Young kids, they're growing up in basements. Online, a whole new generation. I'ma make mine, so you better go take it. Always, they need a new replacement. Decentralized, can't contain it. We're changing lives, yeah, upgrading. Call it suicide of the older generation.
What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong.
It's too late to try to go contain it. A generation fueled by creation. We live lives on a small screen nation. We control the airwaves, no negotiation. I refuse to think we need saving. Something good will come from creation. And when we think that the world is too anxious, we'll adapt, evolve, survive, and save it.
What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong.
You can see the writing on the pavement. Young kids, they're growing up in basements. Online, a whole new generation. I'ma make mine, so you better go take it. Always, they need a new replacement. Decentralized, can't contain it. We're changing lives, yeah, upgrading. Call it suicide of the older generation.
What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. Hey, oh yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong.
You can see the writing on the pavement. Young kids, they're growing up in basements. Online, a whole new generation. I'ma make mine, so you better go take it. Always, they need a new replacement. Decentralized, can't contain it. We're changing lives, yeah, upgrading. Call it suicide of the older generation.
What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. Hey, it's too late to try to go contain it. A generation fueled by creation. We live lives on a small screen nation. We control the airwaves, no negotiation. I refuse to think we need saving. Something good will come from creation. And when we think that the world is too anxious, we'll adapt, evolve, survive, and save it. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. Hey, oh yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong.
I'm back in the sack. All right. How's everyone doing? Is anybody still on my stream? All right. ¿Quién está en el directo? Déjame un mensaje, porfis. Anyway. This part right here, I have such a hard time with. I'm gonna have to figure something out. All right. Yeah. Just very annoying. So it looks like the plasma shell is really just hammering this. That's a little high for me. Like right out of the gate, there's really nothing running in the background, and it's running almost 3 gigabytes. And I would say that's a little high. This is my only gripe of this, though. I mean, so far, I think everything else is just tip top. I'm really impressed with this distro. Sorry. I think everything else is tip top. I want to try one thing, though. Just to be like the fairest person alive. Let's see. Go ahead and we'll. Okay, so that's power management. I forgot it's up here. Leave, log out. I want to be like the fairest person that I can be with this distro. And so, yeah. Looks like people are busy. It's rare that I have a stream where 0 people actually jump on here. It's crazy. This is a pretty cool looking desktop. Let's see here. Let's go H-top. Let's see here. What is this out of the gate? So out of the gate, it is a little high for my liking, but it isn't crazy high. It's like 1.3 gigs. That's actually pretty typical, I think. I think that's usually what my Spectre WM runs at out of the gate. Is right around 1.0, 1.1 gigabytes. So, yeah, that looks like that would be pretty close to kind of the same. And so very low, decent on the resources. It isn't great. It could be a little bit better, but I mean, you're getting a lot for your, big bang for your buck here, so to speak. You're getting a lot right up out of the gate with probably like a lot of, a lot of processes running in the background, that sort of thing. And so it's not terrible, though, I don't think. And what else do we have? All right, we have conversation. We got NeoChat for Matrix. C file. I've never used this. So what is this? Home Shaston. Okay, next. Server. Okay, so you would just choose like a common server. Then you would enter like your email and password and that sort of thing. Then you'd have okay, I gotcha. All right. That's interesting. That could be really, really useful. I will definitely want to check that out because I do generally share things between computers quite a bit. So I think this is actually a really good thing. If I do say so myself. And this gets put in the background, right? So like I'd have to quit it to okay. No problem. Graphics, we got GNU Carbon for vector drawings. I've never actually used that. Manage your photographs like a professional with the power of open source. What is this? Okay. Okay. Sorry about all that. Man, I don't know what it is about like right after you get done eating, like all that crap gets into your throat and that sort of thing. Okay. Okay, I see. So, Oh, we have red eye removal tool. According to aesthetics, automatic assignment, digit, blah, blah, blah. This is interesting. Okay. So if I went like home, Chasten, pictures, I think I got some wallpapers here. So like, wow, that's kind of cool. And then it would just have like a continuous. That's interesting. I always like checking out different distros because then I get to check out like all my favorite things, right? Like, like I discover a lot of applications this way, and I don't actually use a lot of open source. Well, I don't use a lot of applications. There's this brain dump. I was checking this out yesterday. It's a little confusing still, but I'm really interested in checking that out again. Calligra. I've actually never actually used that development. Kate compare. I've used some of this. I use NeoVim, by the way. Just thought I'd throw that out there. Graphics. GNU Digicam. Manage your photos. Carbon, Ocular, Scribus, Shotofu. Scan page, so you can scan pages. Internet. Okay. Got KKit. Conversation, IRC client. I've actually used that. NeoChat. Zen browser. Cool. Now we got Haruna, Alyssa, Kamoso, Kden Live, MPV, Simple Screen Recorder. We have Calligra, Carbon, Ocular, Page, Edit in the Office suites. We have ISO Image Writer, which is really important. Cavantum for like GTK stuff, Octopi, which I would honestly, I don't ever plan on ever using Octopi. I'd probably remove it if I was ever to use this, but that's just me. And that's pretty much it. What do you guys think? Let's cancel that. Sorry. I want to shut that down. All right, so some pig vomit, and I don't use that word lightly, but definitely pig vomit. Was trying to get me into another fight yet again. I'm not going to show the actual factuals here. Hey, man, leave me a message, people. Like, what the hell? Like, everybody's like silent. Todos están mudos hoy. ¿Qué pasó? ¿Ya despertaron con cruda o qué? Yeah. It seems like everyone's like hungover or something. Like nobody's talking. It's kind of weird because I normally get like good questions, good, like things. Yeah. And anyway. But a few people have showed up on my stream, I've noticed. I just haven't had even one comment in 2 hours. That's just amazing to me. That never happens. Like, that's happened like 3 times that I've streamed. All right. Now it's time to get wrecked. Yeah, I'm really wanting to get wrecked today. And maybe you can't leave a message. I get it. It's no big deal. Maybe you're just listening into the background. That's cool too. All right. Gotta after every time I eat, I get all this crap in my esophagus. It takes me like 15 minutes to like get rid of. It's like crazy to me. Like, I don't get it. But it never used to be an issue, but now it is. All right. I want to do something here before I go any further. I just want to remove. Yes, move Workona. This took a minute. All right, I want to remove Workona. Interferes with my page too much. Yep. Yes, good. We're done with Workona. Where are you? All right, let's go ahead. Get rid of that. I don't even care. I will never use Workona ever again. Just so that you know, I thought that was like really crappy. So yeah. So we were looking at this a while ago. Let's go back to my community. I thought I saw one on my cell phone. Yes, this is this is exactly what my point was. People so freely accusing all of sundry, accusing all and sundry, I don't know what that, of far-right hate and therefore deserving of losing their jobs and livelihood seem to be the ones full of hate. This has been my point. This is my point. Like, people are casting aspersions just based on what my thumbnail says. That's all they're doing. They're not actually looking at anything objectively because they're not watching my video. That part's obvious. Or they're watching my video looking for a gotcha moment. Well, okay, fine. You can find a gotcha moment very easily in any one of my streams. It's not that hard. I promise that in anything, any one of my streams, I'm able to drop the ball a little bit or something like that to where maybe, just maybe, you might actually have some reason to beat me over the head. I don't even doubt that. I don't deny that. Honestly, I think if I'm being perfectly honest with all of this, again, I'm not really going to be over-hashing the obvious here. I think it's really telling that people decide to, cast aspersions on what I'm thinking without actually seeking any further clarification. They're like, oh, that's just a typical right-winger. Well, think what you want. I don't care. I'm not a right-winger. I'm just not. I don't like people getting the short end of the stick. Okay? I don't like to see people getting marginalized. I don't. I don't feel right about that. And so if you were gay and you were being marginalized, I'd be the first one to like speak up. See, your friends aren't going to speak up there, and if they do, they'll be like, Okay. Now, we don't talk like that where I'm like, hey, mother, this is where you get off. No, which is likely to have like an impact. Okay, I'm sorry. But I'm just going to say it just the way I grew up, okay? If you seem a little loose in the drawers and you go and you try and confront someone who's full of testosterone and stupidity versus someone who's full of just as much testosterone, like the difference is just going to be night and day. I'm not trying to rein in on your parade. I'm just saying, man, before you sit there and just discard me as an ally, maybe you might check yourself here. That's all. You might check yourself. Anyway, I'm going to find those threads that I saw a couple years ago. I'm sure if I looked for a while, I'll find them. I'll probably make a video about it. It looks like all of this is really good content in my opinion. All right. I think it was here. No. All right. Hold on. Oh, wow. All right. It wasn't. I was thinking this. Oh, I did it again. Sorry. They have this weird thing with Vert Manager. I love Vert Manager, but okay, no bootable device. I remember this now. And I am pretty sure I know how to fix this. So we're going to come over here. We're going to come and I was really disappointed with that XFCE one, I must say. There we go. All right. So I did get some things figured out from the last time. I think, oh, I gotta install this again? Wait a minute here. Hold on. Okay. No. Hold on. Oh, I know what I did wrong. That's fine. Okay, IO. Okay. Oh. Why? Oh, is that a deal? Oh, snap. Okay, no big deal. All right. All right. All right. All right, let me just reinstall this. This took literally 5 minutes. Okay. Sorry about that, folks. I have to do that. All right, let's go ahead and install this. This was an easy install. Took me literally like 2 seconds. No. All right, give me about 5 minutes. Let's go back to our conversation. All right, so very interesting stuff here. Let's see here. I did want to I thought like all of this was very innocuous. If I'm saying so myself. Let's see what this says. I do want to see this. Okay, good. All right, let's see what's in my Reddit. Let's see here. That's interesting. That's an interesting build. Wow. Man, she looks like she's got a pecker wrecker, doesn't she? The old Black and Decker pecker wrecker. My country, let's see here. In my country, we don't have woke shit in the technical space. Yeah. You know, I have to say, man, like, seriously, like, if you need like a special, like a special place in a company because you're a chick with a dick, I'm sorry. No, 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 no. Um, and see, this is the Gen Xer in me, right? Like, I shoot straight from the hip, and that's probably what's throwing people off. I am a Gen Xer. You just have to understand I've been through way too much in life just to be like ducking away at anything. Like I just won't, because I've been through way too much in my life. And I know a lot of people may not understand that. Hopefully, technical cornerstone for Nix. We need a place to gather around here where we only care about technology again. All right. Alrighty. Let's just see what the actual factual says. Let's see what. Ooh, good God, who can read that? Jesus. All right, so we have some threads here. I remember this. This was a little bit of a controversy. Yeah. I can't read that though. Good God. People like, oh my God. Your lettering is way too small for anyone over 40 to read. Good God. Let's see here. Yes, I am kind of doubling down though. I'm not denying that. Okay. Let's see if that's true. Salud. Salud. This is kind of damning. Oh, here we go. Here's a really good transparency about John Ringer's suspension. Thursday, the moderation team, in consultation with members of the Foundation Board, made the decision to issue a 6-week suspension to John Ringer, effective to all NixOS project spaces. John has been a prominent member of the community for many years, and so we felt it important to share some details of our decision making on the issue to which we ordinarily would not call attention. As many of you are aware, since last year, the community has been heatedly debating decisions made by NixOS event organizers and the Foundation with respect to a particular event sponsor. John has been a frequent participant. Hey, Steel Tormentors, how are you? Thank you for finally coming in. It's actually based on Pac-Man. I've already finished with that, though, unfortunately. I'm going to be, so it is kind of loosely based on Arch, but it has things from Gen 2, from a few other different projects like OpenSUSE, which I'm not sure about. So yeah, it is like an Arch-based distro, yeah. But it has like tools from like a whole bunch of different projects that they're using, and it's kind of an interesting project. It's a KDE-5. Yeah, I kind of like it. I don't think I would use it, but I did like it. Absolutely. All right, and as many of you are aware, so I'm just waiting for my Open Mandriva to, oh, we're done. Good. This is good. All right. Let's go ahead and restart. I said it was really quick. I don't know what happened with that, to be honest. All right, good deal. Another KDE 6. All right, let's take a look at Open Mandriva. I'm going to cut my teeth on it. I'm good here. System updates. This is actually quite the little welcome. Applications, itinerary, Ariana, Calibre, calendar, sim, Dia. I actually use this actually. So this is good. Ghostwriter. I tried this. I actually kind of liked it, I must say. All right, we need to open that up a little bit. Right, let me change the wallpaper. Just something dark that doesn't have the Open Mandriva, so that I can. Yeah, I just installed it. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you got here just in time. Yes, I would say so. Some really cool stuff. Does this, it just allows you just to install things right out of the gate. I love this. Things are easy so far. So I installed the rock version the other day, and I got completely wrecked trying to install stow, because I always store my my dot files, with stow, and then just kind of update them. So I just wanted to just kind of replicate what I would do in real life. And yeah. Okay, localized translation system, free and open source. I want to see what this is about. Okay. I know what Ghostwriter's about. I This is pretty cool. If I do say so myself. I kind of like that. It's going to take a while. Okay. All right, so that works really nice. System update. Yeah, we need to update the system. All right. Oh, right. Let me get this a little bit bigger. I've heard of that. I don't know if that would work for me. I've heard of that though. Let's do something here. I'm going to do a couple of things real quick. Let's move this up here. No. All right. All right. Yeah, I've heard of that though. I've heard of that steel tormentors. Yes, I have definitely heard of that. Let's see here. Let's delete that. Delete permanently. All right. Now we will. I just want it off my desktop. Yeah, I think it is in dark mode, but I'm definitely going to be kind of so we have actually I think we're good here. I want to see some of the icons. Okay. So let's go here. I actually really like this so far. Like, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. I might actually, I don't know if I'll, might try a little bit lighter of a theme maybe, but actually I think this is okay. Wallpaper, colors, and themes. Let's do that. Okay. Colors. I like this one, but it just, there we go. Light application, plasma style. Okay. Yeah, I actually don't mind that. Icons. Let's get some new icons because these suck. I'm sorry. Let's see here. I like these right here. These candy icons. Tella. Yeah, so like I found that oh right, okay, hold on. I just okay. I like that one too. I don't know which one I'm gonna stick with. We're good. You know what? Let's just do that one. I like that. Perfect. Cursors. Breeze light. Yeah. Yeah, it has a different I don't want any system sounds. Yeah. Like I want zero system sounds. Those are so freaking annoying. I don't mind any of that. All right. I think this is good for right now. I should probably like do window management, text fonts, general behavior, KDE wallet. I wish Plasma would get rid of the KDE wallet. All right. Features, kernel. It's kind of funny. So I made a video the other day calling this like the only non-woke distro, and people just lost their minds. And you know, I'm not someone who identifies even on the right, you know, on the right at all. Like people who know me know that I think, you know, it's so funny. And I just meant to just like, you know, I just wanted to, you know, poke at everyone, not just, you know, not just like these ultra fringe people on both sides. Well, basically just that, just the ultra fringe people on both sides. That's who I wanted to kind of dunk on. Like, hey, you're being ridiculous. So we have NVIDIA drivers, configure local drivers. Oh, we got ZRAM. That's interesting. Ooh, that should make things go by a little quicker. At least that's the way I understand it. DNF Drake, Yum Extender, find additional. So we could probably like do that right here. Does that? Okay, good. Let's go ahead and just do. Oh, nothing like that. Oh, I hate it when I do that. My computer isn't. Yes, we're gonna do a Brave browser. I did want to see that Yandex. I thought that was kind of interesting. And of course, the Visual Studio Code. Of course, I don't hardly ever use it, but I might use it someday. Microsoft Teams, that's interesting. All right. I hate it when it's not sudo dnf date. Let's see yes, it did. Okay. Oh, yeah, me typing. Señor Nadie, hola, cómo va? Interesting stuff here. Okay. Anyway, I was trying to install Stow on the Rock version, and I couldn't install it. I couldn't figure out how to install it, and I could have installed it from source, but I thought it was such a general package, and it is absolutely like open source. So like GNU Stow, right? And so I was just thinking like this just can't be, right? Unfortunately, I guess I was wrong. It absolutely could be. So anyway, I was trying to install it and it just gave me a big headache and stuff like that. Viene usted, qué bueno verlo de vuelta. Phase. Phase. Oh, I see. All right. It's not giving me the emoji, I guess. Okay. Está bien, no me está mostrando el emoji. Está bien. All right. So now, if I did sudo dnf install stow, there we go. There it is. Sudo dnf install neovim get curl widget, all that good stuff, right? What else would I need right now? DNF, neovim. Okay, so we're gonna need Node.js. What else? I'm thinking as Kitty for sure. Maybe even like, let's see if it has WebTerm. I think it does. That's good. That's a good browser. I have a couple others, but this will work. Oh, I guess WebTerm. It's not there. Okay. Yes, I am. Yeah, I like lazy. I actually have a switcher. I have a NeoVim switcher that I wrote for on Linux. I'll show it to you in a minute. It's pretty cool actually. But I can switch between several distros, and this is gonna come in handy because I'm actually looking at Aurora Linux, which is like this immutable system, and they have a kind of a gimmick where they set like these. Oh, Open Mandriva is really good. Your favorite distro is Void Linux. Yeah, me gusta Void. La semana pasada yo estaba arreglando el Void Linux aquí en vivo. Es muy interesante, es un proyecto muy interesante. Me gusta mucho Runet y todo eso. So anyway, back to what I was saying. Um, so they have this gimmick in, like they have like a bunch of developer tools in Aurora Linux, and one of them it's like tied to VS Code um, where you can create your own container. And in order to use Vim inside that container, you have to actually install Vim or like NeoVim in that container. And so I could say I was like doing one project in I don't know, like Python and JavaScript. I could have a distribution in Python and JavaScript, and I would just switch to that and then point that inside the distro. There's a way for me to actually just basically copy the configuration and put it inside of the package, inside of the container. I mean, it's a really interesting thing. Oh, yeah, I absolutely can. Probably already installed. It's not too bad. I mean, I got a few things open right now. Not too many, but um, wow, this is actually better than the chaos. Let me get that over here so that it gets out of the way of the chat, maybe. And like right there. Yeah, it's this is in a virtual machine, by the way, so not too bad though. Chaos was less was worse than this, so that was Plasma 5 with Wayland. Yeah, it is. These people at Open Mandriva, they are literally just all about the technology. I really, really do appreciate that about them. I'd probably run this on one of my computers actually. And like if like for example, I think XFCE4 battery app. Uh-huh. I forget. Okay. So is it just I don't know if it would okay. All right, let me see here. Let's just see how hard it is to Cosmi di probablemente el entorno déjame ver. El entorno ligera favorito yo creo que es PKWM. Like PKWM. Me gusta eso mucho. OpenBox es chido. XFCE es muy bueno también. Yeah, so that's what I was looking at. It, but it didn't. XFCE4 no fue reconocido. Come on, man, what? Oh, it's got that worthless. Oh, God. Hold on. Sorry. It's got that worthless Chromium browser. Alright, sorry. Well, this is like a. Wow. Well, this might actually be the same. This is like 20 years old. All right. Let me see here. All right. Let's see if that. There we go. I already did that. That was the first thing I did. Like, it has like all this stuff. It doesn't show the no muestra el paquete. I am. Yeah, I was working on that. I got a really good idea how I'm gonna do it. It's gonna take like 3 or 4 hours to get it, you know, that sort of thing. Desktop themes, icons. Ooh, this one's a really good one. The Maui shell, sure. Maui shell is good. I've never actually ran this. LXQT, Cosmic. All right. I'd like to actually run that Maui shell just to see it. Oh, it failed, huh? No problem. Passwords and keys. It has some things. Localized. Mark, no, I've already been here. Oh, this is kind of interesting. So it'll allow you to, okay, and then graphics like Krita, GIMP, Blender, okay, good deal. Got some really good stuff here. Brave browser, Chromium, Otter, Angelfish. I don't even know what Angelfish is. Is that like anything? A truly independent. Let's take a look at it. Why not? It's got to be better than. I don't know what is up with Chromium lately. It's just not working. Multimedia, codecs. You always need codecs. Development. Okay. This is, I always need this. Yeah, it's I'm working on it. Yeah. Don't worry, Curtis. I'll get you, I promise. This is something that does take a little while though, because I still have to like I know how I'm gonna write it, I know how I'm gonna test it and everything, and so I just gotta sit down for like 2 or 3 hours. I just have been like too under the weather lately. I've just been a little like okay, yes, I do. Yeah, I've been like a little like I just haven't had the time, but I'm trying to do like a million things at once. But I will get it, I promise. You'll be the first to try it. I think you're on my Discord server, right, Curtis? I'll definitely let you know. I would love to do that. I actually like everybody here. Like all right. I like the whole everything. So there's a couple of things before I get started. I have to do a few things. So yeah, let me reboot this so that because updated it, I want the update to reflect. I want it to be updated before I start compiling shit. Oh, hey, hold on. Let me. Okay, good. Let's log out real quick. It is Plasma 6. Okay, good. I hope so, Curtis. I don't want to give you any false, like, pretenses. Oh, there it is. Let's see. Is that XFCE? May not be. Whatever that was, it's just hanging. It ain't doing anything. Force the reset. Oh yeah. Um, so that was not it at all. Oh, I know. Oh, Jesus. Let me watch. I do know. Okay, yeah, I do know. Sorry guys. Okay. I spaced that out. I did know how to find this actually. Watch. It's a group install. Jeez, people. Oh my god. All right, watch. Gonna tell me exactly how to do it. Watch. Um, it's a group install. Watch this. I bet you it does it. Hmm. Yeah, it would be Spectre WM and might even be like BSPWM, OpenBox, PEK, a couple others. But yeah, it's gonna be like all of my dot files. And everything just is gonna just kind of work. It's basically gonna take over your computer. I'll write some ransomware. No, just kidding. I would never do that. That would be something shitty to do. Hey, yeah, you told me you. All right, how about that? Damn it. Um, all right. This is to. All right. Um, I tried the unofficial edition. It didn't work that well. Archive OS. Okay. Uh, here we go. Here's a little newer stuff. Maybe this will have. Not what I'm looking for. Okay, now this is a little old, but oh, way old. I know how to do that part of it. They certainly don't hold your hand here. No problem. You know what? We're going to call that not a problem. I'm really curious on how I would do it, but it's not that important because I don't actually use XFCE very often, so it doesn't matter to me at all. So, a few things. All right. So sudo dnf install Pizza. Exa. Okay, now we're gonna make the all right, let's go to desktop. Make the build. Why do my, and this is the biggest pet peeve. I hate having icons on my desktop. That is such a pet peeve. Like, people have no idea. Okay. I could probably do that right there. Icon. Uh-huh. This is such a pet peeve. I really do. Oh, is it? No, la verdad no. Es casi igual. Tal vez DWM es un poco más rápido, pero no. I've already tried that, but DNF install task at XFC. I'll try that. Sudo DNF. No, oh, there we go. That just installs the whole shebang, huh? Okay. Yeah, I'm not getting wrecked too hard. Muchas gracias, Nadie. Pero no, yo no creo que es mucho la diferencia entre DWM y BSP y 3, etc. No. De hecho, si yo tuviera que adivinar, Sway tal vez va a estar más rápido de todos. Porque es Wayland. Puede ser. All right. Very good. Let's go to XFCE now. Huh. Just because I find it very annoying. Really? Oh. No way. Will it make a difference if I restart? I might just have to enter something into the user X sessions. Man, they do not hold your hand at all. Oh my god. Yeah, okay. This is interesting. This isn't Wayland either, by the way, which is really interesting to me. I think so. I just need to sit down. Like I said, I figured out the steps I would need and stuff like that, so I have a really good high level. I just need to sit down for like 2 or 3 hours, and I haven't really had it. I might work on it tomorrow. I might. Maybe I'll do that on camera. Be interesting. All right, so now, let's see here. Okay, cd user share accessions. Okay, copy paste. Oh shoot. Yeah, I'll just do invent. What I meant. Wow. Actually, I need. Yeah, thank you, Curtis. Yeah, I think I'll have it. I might work on that a little bit. I may even work on it. I could probably work on it here in a minute. I just want to get a couple things. Okay, so I don't even care about any of that. They do not hold your hand at all here. Okay. Um, no. There we go. That looks like that might work. Oh boy. That's gonna be. It's gonna take me forever to get that. Mm, do what you want. That. No sé. Según. God, where's. Oh man. You know what? I got a solution. I have this. Just a second. All right. All right. All right, let's go back into XFCE for a minute. I got it. Okay, okay, cool. Hey, you're cool. No worries. I'm cool with it too. I thought that was a little strange wording, but I didn't take offense to it. Let's see here. Let's see if this works. No. Wait, what? This is just freaking unreal. Let's shut that down for a minute. Just restart it. That's so weird. I would have thought since I got XFCE everything installed. Okay, so that's take. Yeah, gotcha. No problem. Yeah. Huh. So this pretty much just locks your system up is basically wow. Um okay, so I risk so this is an X11 system, so I would have thought Wayland might have done this, but this is weird. Did I Okay, well, let me see something here. What happens when I do? That's the problem. I didn't have the sudo dnf all dxfwm4. Okay. Transaction test error. Sudo. Uh, that's what I'm thinking, but I have a hard time believing this. I'm really gonna have to fuss with this because I mean honestly, I actually like the idea of this distro, and so I have to figure it out though. All right, let's try something else. Oh, I see. Let's try this. This sometimes works. Sudo move. All right. I don't know how. Okay. I'm going to chat GPT for a minute. We're going to figure this out. They're going to give me a good solution. I use chat GPT entirely too often. All right. All right. I'll try and get that. Yeah, just bear with me. What was that? It's not rock. Rock is a staple. What is it? Rose? Um, Oh my god, you suck. Oh, I know. No. Wait, what? Uh, again? Sure, we'll save it for right now. Alright. We're gonna find out. Oh, how about that? That might actually work right there. Alright. No. No. How about that? No. So I probably could do something like that. Let's remove that. All right, now let's reinstall that. Let's see if this would. Catch you later, my dude. Don't forget about my script, too. I'm looking forward to it. Yes. Mm. We used to have a force. Okay, well, it would be like skip broken. Might work. You still. Oh, fuck me. All right, that's. No. All right, so we're gonna have to come up through here and give a bunch of information of some of the things I've tried. That's good enough. Oh, you say it's too long. Oh, fuck off. All right. All right. It's pretty close. I already did that. Oh, wow. Yes. Okay. So, right. Okay. I think I got this now. All right. So, here I probably won't run into the same issue. Okay, so I just need to find an XFWM4 RPM, download it. All right, hold on. Let's install it. I think I know what I can do. We're going to get this. Hmm. Oh, no, no es nada similar. Es que Open Mandriva tiene su propia repo para eso. Y es muy cerrado. I would be... Déjame intentar eso primero y tal vez lo intento ya. Okay. Here we are. It's not usually a SRC file. Hold on. Could be. Oh, right. Okay, I see. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Come up here to desktop, build, save. Okay. Yes. So we will go CD. All right. Before I do this, what did I get? All right. You would have thought that XFWM would. Yeah, yo nunca había probado tampoco, pero. ¿Qué pasó? Yeah. Yeah, all these twists and turns, right? Seeing like if I can actually pull this off, is that what you mean? Okay, sudo. Wait, what was that? I had it right here. Jesus. So many things. I think it's DNF IVF, but I think I could be wrong. Jesus. Huh. IVH. Force. Okay, sudo rpm. Okay, I got it. What? Oh my god. So I gotta do this by hand? Jesus, you're killing me. Your bash really sucks. Thought you were about technology, man. There we go. Yeah, you would install the sh on GitLab. Yes. All right. Yeah, no doubt. Oh, yeah, right. Okay, so let me see here. Sudo ivf rpm. RPM. Ah! See if I can do that. Oh my god. Okay. This is how you learn distros, by the way. You know what? You had something right here. All right, hold on here. I did see it. Okay. I gotta go all the way over here. Is that the deal? Go to chat. DNF install task. Let's try that. All right, hold on. Come on. DNF install task. Sudo. Jesus, I can't. Oh my God, this is just so. Mm, I do not know, man. I am. Oh my God, I need to. All right. How about this? Let's try something else. Okay, thank you. Okay, there we go. That's what I needed to know. All right. Got it. All right. Oh, they're. All right. All right. Okay. I know you're excited. I get it. Interesting. Man, I'm getting wrecked today. All right. Oh. Let's try logging out. Okay. So one of these should work. Let's try the Wayland one. It's probably gonna take a crap on me. Well, we're into a... All right. Good. All right. So I figured it out. Yeah, they don't hold your hand here. And Wayland does not work here. So there we go. I got you. No, he's cool. He's cool. I know Curtis. He's cool. He's just really excited. I'm hoping to have them this week. Anyway, I got XFCE. So let's do something real quick. I am going to... Oh, I have it. I have it on my... okay. I'm going to record this on... Okay. So I got Rekt, but I got into XFCE now. We're good. So that was how I had to do it. So I had to get into, just add that repo and then install it. It actually wasn't that hard. Just have to find, you just have to find the way to do things. You have to figure things out. And sometimes it's not always that easy and not always that straightforward. So anyway, I got to get out of here. I got an errand to run that was given to me at the last second. So anyway, take care, everyone. I hope everyone has a blessed day. And I really just enjoyed making this stream. The second half was a little bit more memorable than the first, I must admit. So I had a blast, by the way. And we learned something. That's the most important thing. And I am out of here.